Hi folks, and welcome to day 6 of my Football Manager Mobile Christmas Challenge. I'm Kev, that's a Christmas tree. Let's play some Football Manager. So today we have matches against Oxford and Charlton, both in League One. We are in a decent-ish run of form. We're up to 6th place in the league, 4 points off top, but most importantly hovering around in the playoff spots, which is exactly where we want to be. And we're also developing something of a penchant for 4-4 draws. We've had 2 in the last 4 games, and I for one am keen to see that little trend continue. So let's get our little master of selection. Quick Pick gets involved again, and this is the team that we're going to be using for the first of those 2 games. Again, I can't actually remember who we're playing, and I've taken my hat off, which isn't good. So we've got Bond in goal, a back 4 of Hughes, Baldwin, England and Hamza. So England and Hamza are both 16-year-olds who my assistant manager, Quick Pick, has dragged out of our reserves and thrown into our defence, and it seems to be working. At least working in so much as when we score 4 goals we still don't win matches. We've got Doty and Grant in midfield with Madison, Edwards and Da Silva Lopez in behind Danny Lloyd. Still no sign of Jack Marriott in this team, and apparently we're not even playing the game yet. Oh, there we go. So we're playing against Oxford, and what price on a third 4-4 in 3 episodes? I suggest it's probably quite likely to happen, but it would be good for my blood pressure if we could just like win it 3-0 and there never be any doubt. But playing 2 16-year-olds at the back, it's probably quite unlikely to end up that way. I apologise as well for the lighting today, but you know, if I didn't do this one at dusk, it would look a little bit like I was just stood outside a really big tree, which wouldn't have quite the same effect. Plus, we get the cool Christmassy effect of the pretty Christmas tree in the background, the cars with their headlights on driving past. I know, I've got my daughter with me and she's telling me that I'm not wearing my hat. Do you want to pass it to me? It's in that bag. We can put the hat on for the second half. Perhaps the hat is what makes it all unlucky. Hold the phone. Get the hat on properly. We might be scoring for all I know. You don't get this on my normal Football Manager videos, do you? Right, 0-0 at half time. I said I wanted something a little bit more sedate. I didn't mean, lads, let's not score any goals. So hopefully we can find a way to break through the Oxford defence in this second half. Although, I mean, our young 16-year-old right back Hamza was just up on our left wing. It's a worry, it's a real worry. Right, building from the back again. I can't do all my videos from here. It really smells, all this traffic going past. It's noisy and smelly. I wouldn't want to work in one of these shops. Right, 25 minutes to go, still 0-0. If we had Jack Marriott on the bench now would be a good time to bring him on. But as you know, we don't make substitutions anyway, because substitutions and cold hands, they just don't mix. And Da Silva Lopez out on the right wing, but loses out. We've got 15 minutes left to try and make some kind of impression on this match, and it's looking increasingly unlikely that we're going to get the breakthrough. We have had the best of the game looking at the stats, but it seems today is just one of those days where we weren't going to score, and luckily for us it seems they've decided not to score either. It ends 0-0 and we move on to the next game. Right, Quick Pick strikes again, everybody. Carney's come back in up front, Lloyd goes out to the left wing, Forrester drops out. I think it was Forrester who was in there, drops out completely, it might not have been. Edwards back out to the right, and Tafazoli and Taylor. So that's Stephen Taylor, that big lump that you'll remember from the Premier League, who's playing at right backs. We've got all our centre backs fit again, just no right backs. This Quick Pick is going to be the end of me, I'm certain of it. Right, we're playing away against Charlton, so one of the bigger teams in the league, former Premier League opposition. Obviously they ain't all that these days, but we would still like to maintain our unbeaten run and maintain our push towards the playoffs with a handsome victory, because I think if we have another game where we're not scoring, to me that's as good as losing, in which case it's time for me to take control again and get Jack Marriott back into the team. This whole series is going to be the story of me threatening to play our best player but never actually doing it. But, you know, I've got cold hands, there's only so much I can do. It is a little bit of a fiddly interface when it comes to picking the team for yourself, especially when you're on a little phone screen and you've got giant fingers like me. It's just a little bit, it's not like using a mouse, is it? I've had all these years of being used to using a mouse. We're 2-0 down though. I might not be getting a choice at this rate if we continue along this road we've come down, although we know that being 2 goals down is nothing. We can come back from 4 goals down and still secure a 4-4 draw, and that might even be what we're heading towards. And saying, what light just went off? I suddenly just got plunged into darkness. I don't know if it was just a car that had been parked behind me all this time. I think the bank next to us has just closed and we were illuminated by their sign before. But luckily someone behind us put their headlights on, so it's not completely dark. Right, still 2-0, half an hour to go. Now's the time for us to go at the other end and grab a goal, lads. Marcus Maddison does exactly that. Kev the soothsayer strikes again. Now we just need a second. But it is a Charlton free kick in a very dangerous position. And they go back in, well, they were already in the lead, but then have 3-1 up again. Restore their 2-goal advantage. We are shaping up for a 4-4. I just don't know if we've got time to do it. We've kind of woken up in the second half of this game. And yeah, time is running out on us. Danny Lloyd running down the left. Kanu picks it up in the middle, but it is saved. And I don't think we're going to get... We're certainly not going to get 2 more goals out of this game, and it wouldn't surprise me at all to see Charlton go out the other end and grab a win for themselves. But, you know, that was a loud motorbike. We're across the road from a biker bar, which probably isn't the best place to try and record a YouTube video. But we did lose 3-1, which means league situation, as it stands right now, we are... what, we're 12 games into the season and we've fallen off the screen, everybody. Back down to 12th place on 18 points. We need to get back up to 21 to get back into the top 6, and top of the table is starting to look quite a long way. It's Southend. We were trying to catch Southend before, now they're top of the league and we're mid-table. This is going to be a close run thing. I love how illuminated I am all of a sudden because they've turned the upstairs light on next door. If you've enjoyed today's video, please make sure you give a nice big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager content every single day, and thank you very much for watching.